What's up, guys? It's your boy Dom, and today is August the 3rd, and today will be the first day of the month that I'm actually going out to work, because I don't usually work on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. These days I don't, but it's not like I haven't worked those days in the past. So far for the week, we are $304.26. And I'm just gonna say, I think, I can't remember if I said I wanted to make more money this week. I made only $620 last week, and I can't remember what I said, but I haven't been working. So I'm just gonna say the goal this week, $500. Make 100 today, 100 tomorrow, and be satisfied with that, because I haven't really been going out. I've been spending more time with the family and things like that, going to the W2. But I'll be off from the W2 for a month, so expect me to be putting in that grind starting from the 12th of August, all the way to, around, let's say the 12th of September. So we're gonna be grinding. So what I wanna do in today's video, I wanna talk about my top 5 most profitable apps in 2024, and I'm gonna give you a list of all the apps I have signed up for, all the apps I use, all the apps I make money on, and I'm gonna go from the least amount all the way to my top app. The top 5 is what I'm selling here, but I'm gonna give you everything. So we're gonna start today's shift off with a roadie gig, and it's paying $15.26. It's 2 deliveries going 3 miles. It ain't nothing too crazy, and what I'm seeing here is 2 apartments, first floor and then apartment A. Might be easy. So it's 1:48 p.m. Just got off the W2 an hour ago. So I do have a bike in the back there that a coworker gave me, so I'm gonna be riding, trying to lose some weight there. So it's hot as hell in here. It's about 90 degrees. And it feels a lot hotter, but let's actually go into the Home Depot, pick up the items, and when I come back, I'm gonna start talking about my top 5 most profitable apps, from least profitable all the way down to most profitable. Let's make it happen. Home Depot, place where I make all my money. Let's get it.
Beginnings on the cusp. Not too old to adjust. Old dog, new tricks. Remember, I was just a pup. Something dirty in my cup. Clean soul, good karma is a must. Still my shooter in the cut. I was stuck inside a rut. Played the game, made bank, moved G. Anything to get a buck. You won't find me in the club. I'm in the lab.
So guys, it's really hot. It is sweltering out here. It's so hot that my phone mount that's on the dash, it's peeling off, man. That's how hot it is. And I got the heat, not the heat. You see, that's how hot it is. I got the AC on, man, and I have to put it up a little bit because it's so hot. But anyways, let's talk about the apps that I make, that I use to make money. I have a total of 18 different apps that I could potentially make money on. I don't make money on every app, but there's 18 of them that I could potentially make money on. And there's like 5 apps that I'm on 4 apps I'm on the wait list for, and there's 1 app I'm in the process of signing up for, but I hit a stumbling block, and I'll talk about that a little later. So in terms of number 18, let's start from 18, go down to 1. 18, Delivered. I just got onboarded on Delivered maybe like a month ago. I was sent 1 offer, and I didn't see it. I kind of missed it. Like by 5 minutes when I checked it, it was like gone. And I've never been sent another offer since. But Delivered is definitely one of the better catering apps, if not the best catering apps in terms of earning potential. You could get those massive payouts, and the consistency might not be there, but in terms of the payout, the potential to earn, it's there. So Delivered, $0 made. Jitsu Drive, formerly known as Axahai. I've had this app for maybe a year and I've never done a single route. I'm very intimidated by routes. I'm intimidated. Let me not use the word hate, but I'm intimidated by the fact that these packages could be going to places that I don't want to go to. You see what I'm saying? AKA housing projects and the hood. And it might be late. And I don't want to be having to be there looking lost, trying to find a freaking address. And yeah, I don't want to do that. So, and the pay is not that great to be dropping off 25 packages for 53 to 80. No. I could do that in 3 drop-offs. I don't, so that's kind of, turned me off away from the app. And I haven't done anything. The words can't even come out right now. I haven't done anything on the app. And the next app, number 16. I'm going to give you 4 and then I'm going to keep it rolling, drop off these items. Veho. I have never done a Veho app and the same goes to Veho. First of all, the warehouse is in Westchester County. That's like above the Bronx. I'm not about to drive up there to deliver packages in the middle of nowhere, upstate New York. So I've never done a Veho route. Amazon Flex. I really wanted to work Amazon Flex, but the routes, I signed up for the routes, the zone, the Long Island zone, right? Because more favorable places to deliver to. But the thing is, I could never bring myself to choose a block and commit myself to do a block. Because I'm like, this block is only paying $75 or $65. Why do I want to drive out there, drop off 20 to 30 packages for that amount of money when I could just do a couple Spark orders and a Roadie order and I make that money or more? So that's my whole logic. If I ever need to use these apps in the future, I have them. I signed up. I don't have to be put on the wait list. So the first 4 apps delivered: Jitsu Drive, Veho, and Amazon Flex. Let's move on to the next thing, which is dropping off this order, these 2 orders. So let's make it happen.
Head tap, bust up and split. Say your bad to soul, run up and split. The pain side, colorated. Yeah, man, east side.
Alright, guys. So we got that Home Depot order and Roadie done, completed. And now we are Target for an order that's paying, I think, 12 and some change. Should be on the screen. It's going about 2 miles. We're picking up 3 items. But before I do go into Target though, let's talk about the next 3 apps on my list. And number 14 would be Zifty. And talking about Zifty, I almost snagged a $113 Zifty order today. But I don't know what happened though. I think when it popped up, I clicked it and I think I pressed claim the order, but maybe I didn't do it, or when I did it, it said error. You guys, if you work Zifty, you know how it is. And then for a second, I thought that I had it. I was like, whoa, I have it. I felt good. I started mapping out my day in my head, but when I close the app and go back in, I didn't have it. So I did 1 order on Zifty for $43. And that's way back in January or February, I think. And I had stacked it. I had actually dirty stacked it with a Delivered That catering order. So I was brand new to catering and I was already stacking the catering opportunities. Then Zifty emailed me and said that I shouldn't be doing that. I know it's efficient to stack orders, but don't stack any orders with Zifty orders. I was like, and it was kind of a turn off, to be honest, because I'm like, I think they found out from the video I put out. I actually snitched on myself, so it is what it is. But $43 on Zifty, I haven't done another one since. Senpex, number 13, is a last mile delivery app like Freight and Roadie and Curry and Dispatch and, those apps of that ilk. The thing I don't like about Senpex is that the description for the orders are like hidden in a way, like you have to click it and read. And if you don't have a big vehicle where you could just take any and anything and everything, you have to look at the description to see whether it's going to fit, because you don't want to take it and then cancel it and you're thinking, oh man, I'm going to get deactivated off this account. And by the time you read the thing and you go back, it's gone. And another thing I don't like about Senpex is that it's first come, first serve. So whoever sees the order first and click it and claim it, they get it first. So as soon as you see the order come in and you look at it, it's pretty much gone. And I don't like that about the app. So I've only done about 2 Senpex orders this year. Last year I did more because maybe less people knew about the app. And I know some people might be like, yeah, more people know about the apps because of people like you keep, sharing the apps on YouTube. But if it wasn't for people like me, I wouldn't have known about the apps that I'm working on right now. So, you gotta help. You gotta help everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, the next app on the list is Point Pickup, the now defunct Point Pickup. I made $102. Well, I made $55.53 on Senpex, and on Point Pickup I made $102.82. And by early February, the app was no longer existent. So I really did enjoy working the app at times, doing grocery delivery from a shop right out in Uniondale, Long Island. And they had the odd tire order that the pay was real shitty. But I first started doing Point Pickup with the Walmart orders, the route orders, and the oversized. I was making a lot of money with those orders, man. And then they stopped getting the orders, and I was thinking I might shadow ban from the app, but I wasn't. I think they just stopped getting the orders. And I was doing the grocery orders, and I was making good money on tips. And then not Senpex, but Point Pickup was like no more. And the last experience I had with them was really terrible, where I went to pick up a tire order and it just disappeared. And I'm like, what the heck is going on here? But anyways, that's from 18 all the way down to 12. Let's go into Target and do this order, and then I'll give you an update of what we have in the pipeline. Let's go. So guys, I got an order shop for real quick, and it said it's gonna take us 10 minutes to get there. We should be early for drop off, like just on time. And when I'm done, I got a roadie order lined up, CVS pickup, pharmacy pickup. Shouldn't be too far away from this drop off. It's paying $10.37. Let's make it happen. This is gonna take us into the 30s, close to $40. I'm just chilling, guys. I mainly just want to talk about these profitable apps. Let's get it. All right, I gotta call the customer. All right, guys, we left that order in the lobby, and now let's go to the CVS and do this pharmacy gig. So, guys, it said it should take us 6 minutes to get to the pharmacy, so I lined these gigs up really, really nicely. The Instacart and then the roadie. So guys, the next app on the list is Grubhub. I actually just turned it on to see if I get a Grubhub order that I could, fill in. But it didn't go off yet. And that's the thing about Grubhub. I've made $164.03 this year on Grubhub. And it's really just a filler app, man. That's what it is. That's what it is, And I think it is that type of app for most people, where they just turn it on. If they get a good order, they do it. But most of the time, you don't really get anything good on Grubhub. You see what I'm saying? So it's simply just a filler app. Hence the reason I only made $165 this year. I think last year I made way more because I actually worked the app way more. I actually made an attempt to do more Grubhub orders last year. But this year, man, Very, very rare. So that's the thing about Grubhub. But I think it would always be that app that I'll turn on, and if I get an order and it's good enough, I'll just do it. But there might be weeks where I don't do any, or maybe I just do one or two. Surprisingly, at number 10, it's DoorDash. I was actually just trying to get onto DoorDash because it said the zone was red and it had a $2.50 peak pay. But every time I click Dash Now, it would give me like an error message. And that's been happening for a while. That's actually been happening since they changed up the whole system on DoorDash to where, you know, the whole tier system. Let me just cut a long story short. Since the tier system came into my market, I don't think I've made any money on DoorDash. Maybe I've done 2 orders if you know, I did 2 orders back in May, and that's about it. So that's my number 10 app, and that was actually my first app that I signed up for. I used to make a lot of money on DoorDash, but then I downloaded Uber Eats and Grubhub and then Roadie and Point Pickup, Senpex, and I just kept making less and less and less on DoorDash. So I haven't made money in 2 months. 2 months, that is crazy. Haven't made money on the app in 2 months. Not that I haven't turned on the app, I turned it on, but I'm not gonna like schedule a shift on DoorDash where I could be making a ton load of money on Roadie, Spark, and Instacart. It just doesn't make sense to work the app like I used to anymore. So yeah, pretty much. So guys, the number 9 app on the list is Metrobi. We have made $211.58. We have only done 2 orders to make that type of money. And those orders were the pasta orders from Port Washington to Manhattan. And that's been the main merchant I've been working on when it comes to this app. I used to do another merchant by the name of Perilandra, but their orders are really shitty these days, for the lack of better terms, you know. Before they used to pay really well, but I think it was just promotional money I was getting from the app while I was making so much with those grocery drop-offs. So since that kind of disappeared and a couple wine order deliveries, I said, you know what, man, it's not worth it for me to go downtown Brooklyn or even Manhattan to do these orders. So the order that's basically closest to me or most convenient to me is to go up to Port Washington and go to Manhattan. So I don't really make a lot of money on the app. I could make more if I position myself, but I don't. So if you never worked Metrobi, you could try it out to see if that app works for you. But for me, it doesn't really work out. Let me just put it that way. 2 orders in 7 months. So guys, the closer I get to the top 5 apps, you're gonna see a pattern. You're gonna see like I'm making more money, more and more money, doing more and more orders on the respective apps. And you know, that's just helped me narrow out my most profitable apps and the apps that I put the most time into, if you understand what I'm saying. It's a no-brainer. If an app's making you money, that's the app you're gonna focus on more. You see what I mean? I don't wanna be playing games out here, scrambling for orders with these other apps. So, you know what I mean? Pretty much. All right, guys, we at CVS. The last time I did a pharmacy gig in a video, someone asked me, why don't I explain the process of doing the pharmacy gig? And I'm like, what you mean? You go to the pharmacy in the CVS, not the front desk. You go to the back where the pharmacy is. You look at the name in the app. You say, hey, I'm here to pick up for John Smith. And they look for the order for John Smith. They'll give it to you. You scan the barcode, then you take a picture. And you drop it off. Make sure you deliver it to a person. If you can't deliver it, then you actually have to call the customer to see if you get instructions. Damn, and my key fob just fell underneath the freaking van. Oh, damn. Anyways, and then you drop it off. If you can't drop it off, you know, you take it back. Don't leave it with any kids. pretty much. So guys, the drop off for this pharmacy gig is only 5 minutes away. Let's get it done. So guys, we're here for the drop off, and for confidentiality reasons, I won't be showing you any footage. So I have the package here. I can't show any names or anything. That's against the rules. Let's get it done. Be right back. All right, guys, you got that done. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna race over to the BJ's, Walmart, Best Buy area, the shopping center, Green Acres Mall area for the next BJ's drop to see if I get something. You know what I mean? I might get something $25 to $30, and location does matter. So yeah, when I get there, we're gonna talk again. So guys, coming in at number 8 on the list is Deliver That, where this year I made $233.37 on the app, and I only did a handful of catering orders, and I was really enjoying the whole experience of working the app. But the scheduling was kind of funny for me because I'm only off Mondays and Tuesdays, and then the other days during the week I can't do the orders, and then I could only do orders in Queens on Long Island, and those were very, very rare. But I was getting orders, you see what I'm saying? But then I just went offline, and I haven't done one since maybe March. But I racked up about 6 of these orders, and I was making good money because each order is paying $30 to $40. So I was making very good money with the few orders that I did. So Deliver That is definitely a good app to make fast money if you could get the orders, because it's first come first serve unless you're preferred and you could see the orders before everyone else. So the next app on the list, number 7, is Shipt. Yeah, this year I made $260.85 on Shipt, and that was all made in the first week of January, and then I got deactivated. It's my fault. I was dirty stacking the Shipt orders, and I was taking multiple orders at the same time, like 3. The double orders, yeah, I could manage those, but when you do 3 and then you run into problems at the store, then you're running late to the drop-offs, and the lateness is what really got me. So yeah, I got deactivated. I haven't tried getting back on the app, but maybe I will sometime this year or maybe next year. Let me give it some time to breeze, and then I'll try again. But Shipt was definitely a money maker, and I did enjoy working the app. But the only thing I don't like is the strictness of working the app. So we're getting into the top 6, and I'll let you know those after I do this Instacart order that's paying about 10 and change to pick up 2 items. So let's go over to Walmart right over there and get it done. It's only going about 2 miles. Great order. In and out. All right, guys, it's a shit show in here right now. The systems are down. So yeah. So guys, while I wait for support to actually sort out this issue, yes, with compensation. What do you mean if I want to remove the order? Yes, that's why I'm hitting you up. The spark is going off crazy right now though. Crazy. I just left it on. I was actually gonna take an order, but then I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. So I have a Grubhub, 15 and change, 2 pickups from Chipotle, and it's not going very far. So Grubhub coming in clutch when, we hit a stumbling block here at the Walmart, because the Walmart definitely provides. I ain't gonna lie about that at all. So I'm gonna just turn off Spark because it's going off crazy. I'll wait until a little later, maybe an hour from now when it's back on, and then we probably just need to do 1 more order to hit 100. So the next app I want to talk about is Freight, where we've made $657.07 on Freight this year. And I must say, I do enjoy working the Freight app. The times are a little strict, but it ain't that crazy. You know what I'm saying? The times are strict, but the app isn't that strict where if you're late a couple times they're gonna kick you off or whatnot. And the thing about freight is that they used to pay a lot better, especially for the tire orders, and lately they haven't been paying any type of money, so I haven't done a tire order in a very, very long time. But the thing that I don't like about freight is that it doesn't matter how big the item is or how small the item is, they're all gonna pay similar amounts. Like you can pick up a sensor from Advanced Auto Parts for $19.50, and you can pick up a water heater from Lowe's for $25. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. With freight, I think they pay according to distance. And if the items are like very bulky, like if it's over 250 pounds, I think you could get a load and unload fee. But these apps be trying to finesse people, man, because no way you pay me $20 to drop off a toilet, pick up and drop off a toilet, or pick up and drop off a freaking water heater. So that's the only thing I don't like about the app. But because I'm multi-app, I usually have a freight order in the pipeline when I'm doing a roadie or I'm just, you know, stocking orders. So it's definitely has come in clutch. Ain't gonna lie about freight, it definitely come in clutch. And I've done some really good orders going to Totowa, New Jersey, paying $100, $125, and so on and so forth. So freight number 6, $600+. Let's go to Chipotle. Chipotle, baby. Let's make that money. That Grubhub money, to be exact. All right, guys, that was a walk-in, walk-out situation. And you got to be very careful with these Chipotle bags because they get very sweaty at the bottom and it could give out. But that's why I'm holding the bottom of this one. The other one is good, though. All right, where am I parked? All right, where am I? All right, we're right here, guys. Right here. See the baby? All right, guys, so we did went ahead and got the Instacart order canceled, and we got full pay, which was $8 and change. So that took our Instacart total to $20 today. So let's drop off these Grubhub orders. The tally would be on the screen after every drop off to just track the progress as we try to get to $100 today. I'm taking it easy. I don't want to be out super late. It looks like it might rain actually. So let's go. And after this, we're gonna get into the top 5 most profitable apps for me in 2020. All right, guys, we're here for the first drop off, and yeah, the customer give me some specific instructions, so I gotta give her a call and tell her I'm here with her order. So let's do that.
Hello?
Hi, how are you? I'm here with your Grubhub order.
Okay, where are you, the front door or the side door?
Well,
You can go to the front door. I'll be right there. I don't walk so good. Just give me a second, all right? I'm on my way there now.
okay, no problem.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. So guys, the next drop off is only 8 minutes away, and we're gonna make an easy $15 on Grubhub. Gotta love it. So guys, let's get into my top 5 most profitable apps of 2024. And should I do a drum roll? Drum roll? Anyways, my top 5 apps. Let's start with